It's Miss Pritzel of the Appleton West Library, and I am book talking a romance called the Quince Project, short for Quinceañera, by Jessica Parra. So I'm going to be honest, it is a romance, but it's about a 50-50 split between romance and realistic. We do not meet our main character, Cass, or Castillo Torres, does not meet her romantic lead in this until chapter 8. But Castillo is really mourning the loss of her mother, who died a few years before, and she just feels like her family's broken and she's going to fix it. So like I said, that's that realistic storyline, and I enjoy the mix of the two, but if you want more of a strict romance, this may not be for you. As I said, Cass is mourning the loss of her mother. She is chair of her high school student body event association, so they do a lot of fundraising and stuff like that, and she is the person in charge. She is the planner, and she has begun a side business as an event planner for quinceañeras, birthdays, and other things, and she believes that if she there's an internship with a famous event planner, Mandy Whitcomb, I think it is, and she believes that if she gets this internship, that it is going to fix all of her family's problems. So in chapter 8, as I said, on her way to a high school event that she has planned and is chairing, something happens and she meets Javier. Javier is our romantic lead, and the romance between Javier and Cass is kind of sweet. They both share, Javier lost his father. It's been a little bit longer for him, but he lost his father, and so they kind of really bond over that, and that both of them feel comfortable. Like, she feels like she can talk to Javier, where she can't talk to her dad or her sister about what's going on. But then a little bit later, she and her sister convinces her to go to Disneyland to meet this vlogger who does a lot of vlogging from Disneyland. And because her sister, Mariposa, who goes by Poe, really wants to meet this vlogger. And so they do. Cass is a little hesitant because Disneyland was like her mother's thing, but she does go. They do meet the vlogger, and kind of a little mix up in that Paulina, the vlogger, believes that Cass already has the internship with Mandy Whitcomb and Associates, and so that's like huge. And she hires Cass to do her quinceañera. Well, so it's more of a misunderstanding than an outright lie, but they don't correct the misunderstanding. But then there's Paulina is not telling them everything that she wants from this quinceañera either. So, but she comes clean pretty quickly about that. So I think if there's a trope in this, the trope would be that the whole thing, like you build up, like you're hiding some kind of truth. And when people find out the truth, they're angry at you. And that, I do believe that's a trope. It's not like one of the most famous ones for realistic or romance fiction, but that would be the trope. Like I said, I really enjoyed the romance between Javier and Cass. There were some really funny moments, some really sweet moments, and a little bit of steamy moments. I do recommend this book, but like I said, you really got to go into it like, okay, there's a lot of realistic storyline to this, and it's not going to be chapter 1 where she's meeting Javier and things go on from there. It's chapter 8. I just want to spotlight this book because, like I said, it's hard for me to find books with Latinx characters written by a Latinx author. All right. If this is not your cup of tea, I will help you find something else. Have a fantastic day and keep on reading.